Okay. Let me just get chat set up here. It's only been a week, but I feel like I forget about how to set up chat every time. Oh, there we go. Okay. Hi, Mackie. How's the sound, by the way? Okay. Let's see. Am I in the save games right now? Controller? Is that where we left off? We were... Hold on, I'll check. Yeah, it was on the 25th. Yeah, I think that is it. I think this is our most recent save. Okay, alright. Sorry, I just noticed the song and I was grooving to it. I like the soundtrack. It is on Spotify if you are curious. Okay, alright. Done grouping. Alright, so last time we helped out quite a few people. I don't remember, we left off with the Irish vampire last time, so we'll be seeing Drain next, I believe, if that is the correct order. We helped Edmund, sort of, by keeping our appointment open because he says he doesn't need it anymore. He says he feels fine, so he's gonna go off and do his thing. And that's probably not gonna go well. I'm gonna be real honest. So, he's probably gonna be back. We learned about Isabella's son, and the Irish vampire. Where did we leave off with her? We learned about her. Wait, did we learn about her husband last time, or was that the week before? Yeah, I can't recall. We do Sam's personal session, then Dr. Dre. Oh, that's right. Yes, Sam needs therapy too. Okay. So this was right after we did the, what is the Irish vampire's name? Medi, I think her name is?
Can't believe someone as old as Medi's letting anyone control her. I guess some problems don't disappear no matter how old we get.
Yeah, I guess that's talking about her old boyfriend who is locked away by Irish wizards, which, awesome.
Well, time to get some bartender wisdom. Howdy, Crimson. Think you could whip me up one of them bloody steves?
Sure thing, cowboy. Tough night at the office.
Oh, just got some of them existential questions lingering on my mind. Can you believe someone can be 1,800 years old and still let society tell them what to do?
I can believe it. Folks can get real uncomfortable when someone shows up and does things differently.
No kidding, my client's a weird one, but I think that's what makes her special. Just wish she saw it the same way.
Think you're making some headway, Chief? How's your session go?
I think for her it's going pretty well. I think we're making headway with Medi.
I'm getting somewhere with her, slowly but surely. She does a lot for other people, but not a lot for herself.
Oh, that's right. She said she didn't like having the day off, like having like me time. She didn't really enjoy that.
Now that makes her real popular, but I think she's realizing that popularity ain't what it's cracked up to be. She's got her own strengths, and I hope she'll lean on them.
You're a rare one, Sam. I get where she's coming from. Lawyers like rules, even about lawyering.
Uh-huh, yeah.
My colleagues didn't care much for my style, so I had to adapt. But they'd get so bogged down in doing something right that they'd stop getting anything done.
How do you like to do things then?
I told you how case law is my thing, right? Well, I studied the worst cases. The ones where injustice prevailed because some corrupt judge invoked some ancient precedent. I used their tools against them. Made them look like fools. What goes around comes around, right?
And your colleagues weren't into that.
Hell no. No one was gonna listen unless I was polite and civil.
Yeah, about that.
But power never listens to polite and civil.
When did this game come out? Oh, hold on. Where's my phone? What was the release date on this? Hold on. I mean, some things never change, but let's see. Vampire Therapist. Well, Vampire. No, not Canoe. Vampire Therapist. Release date. It was June 2024.
You got that right. Well, that's a shame, Crimson. Sounds like they lost a hell of a lawyer.
Could really have used someone like her now.
They sure did. Now, I got that drink for you. Sorry, no bloody Steves this time. This one's a gummy.
Oh.
I'm sure I'll love it. I'll take it up to my coffin for a day cap. You have a good night, Crimson.
I love how they call it a day cap instead of a nightcap. It's cute.
You too, cowboy.
Ah, there we go. Nice and cozy.
Nice and cozy.
Now, let's see. I can read Emerson. I think he's got a piece that'll help me reflect on the night. Or I could watch Charlie Chaplin make lawmen look like fools.
Oh, he's got a copy of Walden on the left. That's new. That's cute. That's cute. I like that. I don't really want to watch cops, even funny cops. I'm gonna be honest with you. Not in the mood for cops. Let's read some Emerson.
I'm always grateful to my transcendentalist family for introducing me to Emerson. I think there's a passage about being a nonconformist in self-reliance. Whoso would be a man must be a nonconformist. He who would gather immortal palms must not be hindered by the name of goodness, but must explore it if it be goodness.
Oh, I like that.
Nothing is at last sacred but the integrity of your own mind. Absolve you to yourself, and you shall have the suffrage of the world.
Oh.
I like that. Exploring is its own goodness. I learned that lesson hard in my quiet years. Just observing the world taught me more than all my years of living. With 1,800 years, who knows what good Medi's found.
Oh.
Well, I think that'll do it for me tonight. Time for some shut-eye. Think I've got some tough battles ahead.
Uh-oh. Where are my computer glasses? I want my computer glasses. Where's my computer?
There he is, Samuel Walls, vampire therapist extraordinaire. How are you feeling tonight?
Look at how happy Andy is to see him. Like, look at him looking at his little Lorbo. It's so cute. If Andy could get a little plushie of Sam, I'm positive he would. It'd be so cute.
Oh, come on, Andy. I'm keeping my hat on, but that don't make me an ace therapist.
No, but your progress with your clients does.
Yeah.
I must confess, I think you are a more fitting therapist than I am. Your clients are quickly comfortable with you.
I'm gonna be real, Andy. It's just because I think they're too busy thinking about how high you are.
I believe my clients are afraid of disappointing me.
Oh. Oh.
I mean, I guess I can see where that makes sense. I ain't too keen to disappoint you either. You always make that face.
Ow.
What face is this now?
That's the face.
Never mind.
I'm teasing you, Samuel. I understand. It can be difficult to relate to a 3,000-year-old being.
I don't know. I'd give it a try.
But let us not spend our time talking about me. I am more curious about you. Let us start with some meditation.
Okay.
And we will see what arises for you.
Okay.
Remember your place of comfort, my friend.
Okay.
And remember to breathe.
Okay.
Life just ain't fair. There once was a man named John Muir. Maybe I should start a farm or something. Not Debella. Her blood tastes real fine. Wonder whether I can rent a horse. The bastards are unstoppable now. I deserve to be punished for what I've done. Ain't right they don't let dead folk vote. Wonder what's going on back home. Hope Reinhardt doesn't try to teach me more German. Crystal's real cute when she scrunches her nose up.
Aw.
I've been a real bad boy.
Hmm.
Wonder how Edmund's doing.
Yeah. Probably terribly. But we can hope for better.
Are you feeling better, my friend?
Yeah, I think I'm more in tune with my own thoughts these days.
Does that mean I did well, or is that what you always say?
I am delighted to hear it. What sorts of things came up for you?
After our last session, I can't help but think about my criminal past and how I was pointing fingers everywhere but at myself. The universe dealt me a bad hand, but I played that hand poorly. I got abused, and then I abused other folk. I guess that's only fair, so yeah, I can feel bad, but maybe the universe was just evening itself out.
Aha. Samuel, I know that when we both have suffered and caused suffering, it is tempting to blame the fates. But this is dangerous, a sort of cosmic control fallacy. If we expect that fate will reward and punish fairly, we are bound to be disappointed.
Feeling that one these days. Yeah.
We are immortals, Samuel. We live long enough to see old grudges die, and the judgments of our generation replaced by another. So in the grand scale of time, how can any judge fairness?
That's a hard lesson to learn.
Dang, that's a real good point, Andy. But a depressing one, honestly. I was never a man of faith, but walking in them woods for so long, seeing so much nature, so much life and death, I started to feel a kind of flow to the universe, you know?
I understand, Samuel. I am not suggesting that you deny any kind of spiritual faith you may have. It is fairness that is the fallacy. If we cannot define fairness, we certainly cannot expect it.
Yeah, I think I see what you mean. Dang, another cognitive distortion, huh?
No one ever said being human was easy. Yes, this distortion is called the fairness fallacy by mortal psychologists.
Wait, I want to read more about that one. The fairness fallacy. You know those folks who say I work hard so I deserve to get what I want? Well, it's just you thinking you deserve something doesn't mean the universe will reward you. Truth is, your definition of fair is personal. It'll often conflict with other people's definitions. Better not to assume our picture of what's fair is the only reasonable outcome. I donate to lots of vampire charities, so I know I'll be rewarded by tripping on an oil deposit real soon. An oil deposit. My buddy Alejandro sleeps in his coffin all day. He doesn't deserve his muscle tone. I'm a great therapist, so Andy'll surely give me his therapy Ooh, though I got no head for business. Okay. Alright, cool.
Let me give you a few statements that might have examples of the fairness fallacy.
Okay.
And you try to find them.
I don't think this is one that I struggle with, but let me see.
I work hard to ensure my club is dope because I believe in earning my good reputation.
I think that one's really fair.
Hey man, like, maybe it's good karma and maybe it isn't, but I just like to put out some positive vibes.
Okay.
The great vampire banker Count Van Gelder has been an entitled prick for 6 centuries. It's only a matter of time before he gets what's coming to him.
I've never heard anyone say prick like that before. Fairness fallacy? Hello? Can I click on it? Hello? Oh god, it's happening again.
Why bother being kind to mortals? The universe only punishes kindness.
Oh, I can click on it.
The universe punishes kindness? Well, that ain't nothing you can know, boss. Sounds like a fairness fallacy to me.
Indeed, Samuel. It's the sort of thing a more nihilistic vampire might say. But such nihilism is not founded in objective reality.
Ah, hold on. I have a hair in my face. I need to move my microphone. Okay.
And nihilistic vampires are real downers at parties.
Oh.
At the last Blood Drinkers Ball, I ended up at the same table as Ayn Rand.
Wait, what? Are you saying Ayn Rand is a vampire?
I cannot imagine who decided to offer her immortality. That was my longest night in thousands of years.
Oh my god, Ayn Rand is a vampire and she sucks!
But well spotted, Samuel.
I mean, of course she sucks. No, that's not what I meant. I didn't mean in terms of drinking blood. I just meant like, yeah, of course she sucks. But anyway.
My own life has not always been kind, but I have learned much from my challenges.
No, that's fair.
I believe you are still missing a fairness fallacy or two. Let me repeat my statement.
I couldn't click on one, Andy. I'm sorry.
I work hard to ensure my club is dope because I believe in earning my good reputation.
No, that's fair.
Hey man, like, maybe it's good karma and maybe it isn't, but I just like to put out some positive vibes.
No, I think this one's healthy, because it's got that maybe it isn't, like...
The great vampire banker Count Van Gelder.
I think I heard of this fella. He was one of them vampires pulling the inflation strings during that coronavirus thing, right?
Oh my god!
They say he caused the Great Depression back home, too. You're right that he's acting like a prick, but the universe ain't accidentally gonna make him fall on a wooden stake.
You are correct. This is a fairness fallacy and a bit of wishful thinking.
You really don't like this fella, huh, Andy?
He is a 600-year-old investment banker.
Oh.
He's tried to summon demons, and even they refuse to spend time with him.
I love this game. Who wrote this?
Yeah, and he's ugly, too.
Yeah!
Let us not descend to his level, Samuel.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
For you would never reach the bottom.
Hey!
I got all the fairness fallacies right.
Indeed, you did, Samuel. You are most adept at tracking down cognitive distortions.
This is such a good game.
I got a good tracking nose, I'll tell you that. I can't tell you the incredible things I learned just being in nature for so long.
Yes, you speak quite highly of this time. This is where you discovered the concept of cognitive distortions. And you said something about a flow to the universe?
Oh, yeah, that. I don't know, Andy. Something about seeing so much life and death and rebirth. I think it made me start to look at things differently.
It sounds as though it was a spiritual experience for you, Samuel.
I think it was, too. My buddy John, yeah, he showed me the way. John Muir, you probably know who he is.
Ah.
Yes, of course, the American naturalist. He made the entire United States agree that its nature was beautiful and worth protecting.
Yes.
That's John, all right. I used to call him Johnny Christ because of the way he could make you believe.
Johnny Christ.
He didn't like that too much, but he had a way of making people think differently.
How did you meet?
By the late 1800s, my hippie friends moved west. John, he was their hero. He walked and thought, and no modern comforts. We got along well. He liked that I never got tired. We usually walked in silence, appreciating nature. He'd draw, I'd write. I think it was the first man I fell in love with.
Oh!
I was still a young vampire then, not even a century old, thinking I was straight.
Oh my god.
Most of us need a good 100 years before we are ready to open Pandora's underwear drawer.
What?
Yeah, about that.
What? Why are we so sexy?
Why are we such sexy beasts anyway, Andy? Seems even the mortals know what we're like.
We are powerful, immortal beings. Our capacity to explore is something no mortal can dream of, as is our capacity to be bored. Dr. Drain might say that we have dopamine cravings that become harder to satisfy over time, and that might well be true.
Wait, so the older we get, the hornier we get?
You have an interesting future ahead of you, my friend. We'll make an international of you yet.
Oh my god. When did you start exploring?
How long did it take you to branch out?
Oh, Samuel, death had little effect on my sexuality. I am from another era. Do you remember the 1970s? They were nothing compared to the 970s BC.
Oh.
The stories I could tell you. One night, my friend Heraclos and I snuck into this.
Go on.
I was just thinking about the time.
No, 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 no. I want to hear the story. Oh my god.
I'm joking, Samuel.
Come on.
Such a thing is not for a therapist to share in a session. I just wanted to tease the American a little.
I want to go to Germany and I want to be the cute little American friend that they tease mercilessly in the goth nightclubs. Oh.
Well, I think you're being real mean. Sorry. That's what I used to say to Princess when she was being naughty.
Did you try to use horse voice?
I am honored to share the space in your mind occupied by your beloved horse.
Okay. Are there any straight vampires?
I've been wondering, are there older straight vampires out there?
No. Sexual exclusivity of any sort seems incompatible with immortality.
Oh.
There is a group of vampires out in Washington who claim to be straight, but they are not fooling anyone.
Oh. My god, I think that's a Twilight reference. Well then. I could keep talking about this topic all night. I don't know what you mean by think it's awkward, Sam.
Oh, that's my curiosity satisfied. But speaking of which, I was talking about John.
Oh, come on.
I fell for him hard. He wasn't into me like that, though.
Oh.
I don't think his wife got much from him, neither.
Oh.
That man was married to Mother Nature.
Oh, maybe he was just ace. Yeah, state or DC. I'm pretty sure he means the state. I'm pretty sure that's a Twilight reference. Hi, by the way, Max.
Oh, but he was good company. I helped him map the West by sharing what I'd seen at night. I offered him my blood, but he was offended at that. He valued death and pitied my immortality.
Oh.
He just liked things as they were.
Oh.
I wish I had met him. His mindset aligns with accepting things without judgment, as we explore in therapy.
Oh, so someone made Ayn Rand a vampire, but John Muir wasn't allowed to be a vampire? Ugh.
He was an incredible fella. When he told me, Sam, I'm gonna get Teddy Roosevelt to make a law protecting all this, I believed him.
Man.
Before he died, he urged me never to forget the earth. But I got busy roaming and didn't notice the wilderness shrinking.
Oh.
My old gang tracked me down and drove me to you. If I can't help them see another way of living, they'll destroy this planet.
How is a group of gangsters going to destroy the planet?
Oh god, here we go.
Right. Well, the mystic bastards are doing more than robbing banks and holding up trains these days. They got organized.
Oh, Christ.
And now they're called Sanguinius Health.
Oh!
And they're a health insurance company, draining folks of their blood, money, and hope.
Oh my god. They're a health insurance, a group of gangsters, robbers, like train bandits. They organized and became a health insurance company? Oh.
Well, they're big now, too. Real big.
Oh,
Got
Christ.
friends in high places in the mortal world.
Christ.
But nobody knows they're vampires.
Ugh.
I was not aware of this company.
Ugh.
Well, they're good at keeping secrets. Even in the 1800s, we had a code language. They'd bring on the infinite dawn if it made them money. If I can't stop them, they surely will.
The Infinite Dawn. I'm trying to decide whether or not that's like a vampire way of talking about something equivalent to the Rapture. You know what I mean? Getting onto this whole like death cult thing that's going on.
This sounds serious, but remember to not let your fears distort your thoughts.
Man.
When we foresee only a negative end to a complex situation, this is called catastrophizing. Another extreme that colors our thinking.
Hey, I do this. Let's read notes about... But hey, no, come back. As vampires, we can imagine the worst outcome to any situation because we've seen some real shit, but expecting disaster from the smallest issues ain't being honest with reality. Catastrophizing keeps us locked in fear of doom, but we can break out of it if we keep our cool. Dang it, I missed a shot. Now my reputation's gonna be shot too. I heard a rumor one of them dang Van Helsings is in town. This is it, compadres. We're dead. I feel weak tonight. I must be losing. I don't. No, we all do it because of the times. Yeah, yeah, but I kind of. I don't know. I feel like I'm guilty of this one. Let's see what he says.
Meaning, maybe things are rough, but I can't see every angle, right?
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. This is not to say your worries are overblown, but being able to imagine varied futures is useful in our decision making.
True.
Let me give you an exercise so you can identify catastrophizing.
All right.
I always make sure I keep my coffin key with me when I go to sleep. It would be embarrassing to be trapped in my coffin.
You would just punch your coffin open. I don't think this is an example. I think that's fair.
I sent my friend Bazul the Bloodborne a funny cat video, but he left it on red. He is surely plotting my demise.
I think that counts, but oh, there we go.
That sounds like a pretty strong assumption to make. Maybe Bazul the Bloodborne was busy doing a puzzle, or knitting a cape or something.
Doing a puzzle or knitting a cape. If you heard the achievement noise, that's some. I guess we found one of every kind of distortion now. So I think that's all of them.
You are so wholesome, Samuel. I think I know what Bazul was doing, and it was not knitting.
Oh.
It could have been countless things, so you are correct. It is unlikely that he has left me unread out of malice. It was a really good cat video, though. I will send it to you later.
Even the immortals are not immune to a good cat video.
Oh, you never responded to that funny video I sent you of the horse pretending not to like carrots. That was a good one, huh?
Oh my god.
Oh, I will have to remember to examine it later.
Oh my god.
I don't think he watches any of my horse videos.
Oh no.
I saw a rat in my club the other night. The health inspector will certainly shut us down and expose me as a vampire.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
I don't think one rat showing up at your club is going to make the health inspector take you down, boss.
Yeah. Boss.
I mean, the rats were some of the cleanest things at a few saloons I've been to.
Oh god.
You are correct. That was some clear catastrophizing. I have not seen a rat here ever since I hired Bert.
Oh, does Bert eat rats?
I can't say I ain't had a rat-eating phase myself.
Oh no, Bert eats everything.
Oh.
He's kind of like a vampire goat. I do not know how he does it.
A vampire goat.
I guess Bert could eat the health inspector, too.
Hell yeah.
I think they know better than to get too close.
Oh. Oh.
Oh no, I am trapped outside during the day, and it is the middle of summer. I shall burn to ashes.
I mean, are you actually trapped outside? If you are actually trapped outside, I think that's a fair thought to have. But if you're not actually trapped, then I would say, I used to use the catastrophizing thing too. My therapist taught me to do worst case, best case, most likely case. That's a really good strategy. I think I might steal that. That's a good worst case, best case, most likely case. Huh. I think having that separation between most likely and worst case, that's really smart. Because, like, otherwise, I would be tempted to, like, make the most likely case the worst case. But because you can't... I don't know. That's interesting. Can you, if you're comfortable with it, Mackie, can you talk about, like, that? Because the more extreme you make the best worst, the better you cope. That's it. Because I guess it kind of makes you, like, look for a middle ground. Is that kind of the idea of it? Because I kind of like that. That sounds interesting. The more extreme you make the best worst, the better you cope. Does it, like, help you, like, because you're looking at it, you're externalizing it, like, does looking at it kind of help you see that it's really extreme and that it's probably not the most likely case? Like, is that kind of how it works? It makes you think, oh, yeah, that makes sense, because, like, fear is, like, a very, like, lizard brain kind of emotion, and sometimes there's not a whole lot of, like, reasoning when you're afraid, because it's just, like, you know, it's just your body doing the fight or flight thing. So that makes sense. It makes you think through your anxiety. Huh. I might steal that. That's a really good idea. I need to get back into therapy. I need to look if my health insurance will actually cover it. Anyway, let me see if this is Let me see. This could be.
Oh, it ain't like that, boss.
Oh,
Getting trapped outside on a sunny day ain't gonna turn you to ashes.
okay. I guess you actually are trapped outside, then fine.
How long have you been a vampire, Samuel?
220 years?
Do not stand in the sun, Samuel.
I thought you were just being okay.
Yes, sir.
No more high noon for you, cowboy.
I don't know, boss.
Oh.
I don't think anyone's gonna get all that worked up about dropping a beat. That's gotta be catastrophizing.
Oh, damn it. I only pushed the button once, but it skipped through the other. Wait, what did it say? I can check the log, right? No, there's a log, right? There's a log? There it is. I must ensure that I do not wait too long to drop the beat. My page will think I'm a terrible owner and leave. Okay. Can I hear it?
I don't know, boss. I don't think anyone's gonna get all that worked up about dropping a beat. That's gotta be catastrophizing.
No, not that one. Can I just click on this?
When I DJ downstairs, I must ensure that I do not wait too long to drop the beat, or my patrons will think I am a terrible club owner and leave.
Andy, do you DJ also? This is wow.
You are correct, Samuel. I am sure they will forgive me. Though, I do not let the beat drop too late or too early, but precisely when I mean to.
A wizard is never late for
All right there, Gandalf.
Hey!
Who is Gandalf?
Oh,
Never mind.
Andy, come on, read. Oh, we could introduce him to some books?
I think I get what catastrophizing is now.
Mm.
It's just hard to see other angles when I see how powerful my ex-gang's gotten, you know? But I know them. Well, they're just like I was. Maybe they've gotten better at being evil, but I get where it comes from now. That's why I feel this responsibility to help them. Now, I know that's a control fallacy. Maybe I can't help them, but I do want to try.
Wanting to guide them out of the darkness is not a cognitive distortion, Samuel. It is a noble aim, truly.
I'm just not sure I can do anything. I'd probably just make them worse.
Oh, Sam.
That sounds like catastrophizing to me, Samuel.
I have to admit that technique really helped me out when I was scared after my divorce. Oh, God. I used to have net respect running to max and getting oh. Oh, God, I'm so sorry, Mackie. I can see how that would have been helpful, though. I'm glad it did help you. Like, I'm glad you were in therapy at that time so that you had someone to, like, help you through those thoughts. Like, it's really the worst when, you know, your brain is fighting you. Like, your own brain is terrorizing you like that. I'm glad you're in a better place now. Like, sincerely. When I remember to do it, it works great. Yeah, that's the thing. I have some techniques that my therapist gave me too. But yeah, that is the rub of it. Like, you just have to remember to do it.
I believe that you will help some and be unable to help others, or some may not be ready to be helped.
I reckon you're right. I gotta take things as they come. Just follow that flow of nature.
You are doing exceptionally well, Samuel. I have seen your clients slowly changing the way they look at themselves.
I don't know, Andy. Seems like there's a lot of work to do.
There always is. That we will have work to do is one of the few things we can truly expect.
That's kind of comforting in a way. Huh.
Well, I surely hope things keep going well.
Yeah.
I am not a man of faith, Samuel, but I do have faith in you.
Oh.
Oh, gosh.
Come, let us wind down together. Perhaps you'd like to play Settlers of Wallachia with me?
Settlers of Wallachia. Oh, that's cute.
That sounds like the kind of quiet evening I'm looking for.
Oh,
Come then. I will set up the board.
cute. Oh. Oh my god, I love their friendship. And maybe more.
Good evening, Samuel. I hope we are feeling good about tonight.
So good.
Honestly, yeah. I think Dr. Drain's starting to accept himself. That's what this is all about, ain't it?
They should play Castlevania together. Oh, that would be so funny. That would be so cute. Oh, they could do, oh, they would have the most amazing podcasts or like video series or maybe on YouTube about being like giving therapy to video game villains. Like they're playing a game together and then they would They could diagnose. Well, I don't know. I don't think therapists can diagnose. I think it's for psychiatrists to diagnose. But they could like go through all the. They could go through all the villains' problems, like Dracula and Castlevania. Like that would be a whole lot of fun. I would absolutely watch that. Anyway, yes, Dr. Drain.
Indeed, Samuel.
Yeah.
There will always be room for self-improvement, of course.
Yes.
None of us are perfect, and none of us are irredeemable.
This is true.
I reckon so. Whoever shows up tonight, I'll give him that same benefit of the doubt.
Very healthy. Sorry, I was looking at the couch in the background, the red couch, and do you see how there's like a little decorative bit on the back of the couch where it comes up into a kind of point and then goes back down? I can't see the rest of this couch, but I kind of hope that there's like one more on the other side so that this couch has like little bat ears. That'd be really cute. Anyway.
You are a wonder, my dear.
Oh.
What distortions do you think you'll focus on tonight?
Well, oh, it kind of depends on who shows up tonight in a way. Because if Lord Luridus shows up, I might put in like an always right. That's a fair one to put down. Should statements. Blaming is. Okay, maybe not that one. Maybe? Because he did a little bit of that in the beginning. Nosferatu thinking. Emotional reading, listening, mind reading, blaming, always right. Control fallacy. Huh. He doesn't really do like a fairness thing all that often. Maybe that one? If I could click on it. This is a really nice sound effect. Sorry. Just... very satisfying. There's almost like a physical quality to the sound. Like it's very, I don't know, it just feels very like, it's like kind of like on the what are those called? The fidget cubes. And there's like the little switch side where you can just like flip it looks kind of like a light switch, sort of like back and forth. And it's like it's kind of like that. Stem away. It is nice. But yeah, anyway. Emotional reasoning, blaming, mind reading, fairness fallacy. Maybe emotional reasoning? If I could click on it? Okay. Maybe.
I think these are the ones that are likely to come up.
They all do, one way or another. We are wildly irrational beings, my friend. But I will leave you to Dr. Drain.
Oh!
Alright, I think I'm ready. Here it comes.
Oh, the back of the couch does have one more little point on it. It's got little bat ears. It's cute. Or cat ears, maybe. Actually, now that the other side of the room is not blocked off, this is a really nice office. I really like this back here. Like, what is this? Is this like a bookshelf or something? Very nice, cute little touch here with the Gothic arches. I like it. Cute.
Hello, darling. Miss me?
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Oh boy. Look, are we gonna have a civilized meeting this time, or are you gonna break them fangs out?
Don't make me shoot you.
I'm going to do exactly what I want to do. And you know what? You're going to love it, American.
Oh, here comes therapy gun.
So lay your cares and your underpants at the door, because Lord Luridus is here to take you away. I guess Dr. Drain's back on the stuff again. Why don't you ask the little worm yourself?
Wait, can we?
Oh, Doctor! Your master summons you.
Oh, you can switch?
Hello, Sam.
Oh! Oh. Huh.
Doc, what's going on here? Why is Lord Luridus calling himself your master?
Oh my god.
Because that's what he is. You've helped me accept that, curse you. Whoa there, compadre. How did I help you accept Lord Luridus as your master? That weren't ever a thing I encouraged. You were correct. I was approaching my issue unscientifically.
Issue?
I thought I could restrain him forever, but I was suppressing my vampiric needs. I had to accept the scientific truth. I am not nature's master. Nature is the master of all. To fight that reality is folly.
Well, I didn't think this was gonna take a turn like that. My controller is not. Let me try doing the plug-unplug thing. Hold on. I have one more controller. I should really just use that, but it needs batteries. Okay. And back in. Ah! Oh, sorry, Pippin. Sorry. Didn't mean to wake you. Go back to sleep. Alright, let's see. Does that help? It did not help. Uh-oh. Is my mouse... mouse... Okay.
Now hold on there, cowpoke. That's some extreme thinking there. I'm no scientist, but ain't fighting nature as natural as nature itself? You're just babbling now. I ain't. Isn't fighting nature where we all come from? Why we walked out of the sea in the first place? Why anything lives? Evolution is the inevitable result of a species' fight for survival. Those best adapted to their environments thrive, and those who do not, die. It is not done with intent. Yeah, but them species are fighting nature, ain't they? And the fighting's what makes them what they are. A simplistic interpretation, though I suppose not inaccurate. But still, I realized that I was suppressing a great part of myself. I did as you instructed, you know.
Oh, that's not what we... Oh,
I drank blood.
Oh.
Real blood. And it was incredible. I had forgotten how it was not just the taste that made one feel satisfied. It's the feeling of life that it infuses in the body. I felt strong, confident, above the petty worries and squabbles that come with mortality. I felt like a vampire, like the base creature that I truly am. What choice had I but to welcome the truth? I am a slave to my nature.
Oh. Oh.
So you see, I am his master. I always have been, and I always will be. Just as I told you, therapist.
Oh. Oh, we gotta teach you about middle gears.
The same dark master lies within you. You know this, don't you? I can see him behind your eyes. Oh yes, you cannot hide him from me. You cannot hide the blood, the screaming, the power you felt when you stripped the life and dignity from those pathetic mortals. I know your thoughts, my leather-bound friend. I know what you crave. Lie back, and I will give it to you. You poor, pathetic creature. You cannot even accept my gifts, can you? You wear the American flag as your chastity cage.
Jesus Christ, I think I just short-circuited for a minute there. I've never... I've never heard it said like that before.
You know, I think I'll pick up one of those at the sex shop on the way home. I wouldn't want the dear doctor using my beloved equipment.
Okay.
You really think you can dominate him completely? That's a control fallacy, amigo. Dr. Drain tried to shut you out and couldn't. You can't shut him out either. I don't need to shut him out any longer, naive fool. He has accepted that I am his true nature, and that I will always know what is best for him. Look, put Dr. Drain back on. I want to get his take on all this.
Put him back on.
But of course. Talk to him all you like. He's a good boy now and knows what's best for him.
The fanfics with this guy must be incredible.
Doc, what's going on here? This ain't you. You're maybe the most motivated fella I ever met. Lord Luridus ain't who you are.
Don't you see, Sam? He is who I am. When I drank that real blood again, I knew it. I felt him. Every time I indulge, he will take over.
No, 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 no.
Look, Doc, you're going to the most extreme consequences here. Thinking the worst is gonna happen every time you drink blood ain't too scientific. Maybe you ain't got your intake right yet. Or maybe getting a bit more satisfaction will make Luridus less, desperate.
What do you mean by more satisfaction?
Him showing up doesn't need to be the end, partner.
I suppose my horror at his presence is tainting my interpretation of the data.
Yeah.
I shall endeavor to be a little more clear-headed.
Yeah.
It's just... I wish that Lord Luridus were not a natural outcome of my vampiric needs. It isn't fair.
Oh.
I have worked so hard to overcome our curse. Don't I deserve a better nature?
Oh, I wish I'd taken the fairness thing. I really want to know what Sam would say to this. No.
Dang, that fella looks pretty down. What can I do?
Horse voice. I would like to hear some cowboy wisdom.
Partner, I gotta pass on a little cowboy wisdom here. And that is, a horse is a horse. Of course, of course.
Good God. I think my brain just succumbed to age and rotted out of my head. If that is cowboy wisdom, I shudder to imagine what cowboy ignorance is.
I'm serious. Tell me, Doc, what is a horse?
Equus ferus caballus, an ungulate of the family Equidae. Herbivorous perissodactyls, they...
Perissodactyls? Is that a reference to how they stand on their middle finger, I wonder?
No, I didn't say classify a horse. I asked what is a horse.
What do you mean, what is a horse?
I don't know why that's so funny.
I'm asking just that. Don't describe it, just tell me, what's a horse?
This conversation is awesome.
What the hell are you saying? A horse is a horse.
Of course.
I'm sorry, when is the sunrise today? I think I should like to meet it.
And what are you, Dr. Drain?
I'm a vampire.
Oh, God.
And a vampire is a vampire.
Of course.
So what would you tell a friend who's feeling bad about being a vampire?
I would tell them that it is ridiculous to feel bad about what they are.
Well, let's soften that up a little.
I would tell them there is no reason to feel bad about what they are.
So why don't you tell yourself that?
Imagine. You're a guy, you've got like 400 PhDs. This cowboy comes up to you. Oh God, my stomach hurts. Anyway, yes, kindness, compassion to yourself, Doctor. Yes, go on. Yes.
You all right there, partner?
Yeah.
Just give me a moment.
Oh. Yeah.
Dr. Drain.
Oh.
There is no reason to feel bad about what you are.
Oh, that's hard.
Yeehaw! Now that's what I'm talking about.
Please tell me you did not just yee-haw during my breakthrough.
I couldn't help it. I'm proud of you, buckaroo. Oh, yes. Dr. Drain should be very proud of who he is.
You forget, my little gun fetishist friend.
Hey.
I am Dr. Drain. I am the truest part of him.
That's why he's your Blorville? Yeah, I know.
And you have no idea what depravities I've been up to. What uncharted places I have explored with my tongue alone.
They're not that uncharted.
And it's all Dr. Drain's fault. He made me feral.
How come it's... Oh, I have to pick something. Okay. I had to pick something. It's all his fault? He made you this way?
All right, Dr. Drain, I know you're in there. We gotta admit something. You're giving a little too much blame to Lord Luridus here. You can control this guy, but because you're blaming him, you're giving him a pass to be depraved.
Hmm.
Oh, that's not why he gives me a pass, darling. It's because he loves depravity. The murderous little pervert can't wait for me to take over. I should be so proud of how filthy he is. You know why he loves it when I take over? Because it feels good. He knows that because he feels that delicious blood euphoria. It is because that is what he is meant to feel.
Oh, I gotta pick something. Oh god. Because it feels good. He knows that because he feels that delicious blood euphoria, it is because that is what he is meant to feel. I feel like this is a little bit of emotional reasoning.
Nah, come on now. That's not how a scientist thinks. You're talking bullshit. There's lots of stuff that feels good, but it ain't good for us if we indulge too much.
Mm-hmm.
Like American blood.
Hey.
It mostly tastes like high fructose corn syrup anyway. Nauseating.
Cold out.
All right, case in point. A little sweetness is good. Too much will make our blood coagulate.
Oh, well done. You have logicked away my cognitive distortion. Now I am free to worship Jesus Christ. Praise his sexy name.
I don't think I've ever heard anyone say that before. I'm just gonna take a screenshot of this. Just...
No, you unfuckable wretch. Dr. Drain should not be proud of me.
Ow! He called us an unfuckable wretch?
I'm sick. I'm twisted. I am a filthy motherfucker. Or I would be, if she weren't long dead.
Dude.
Actually, I wonder where old Mum is buried.
Dude.
You know, he thinks his mother died of old age. But you know what I think? I think she died of shame. Because she knew I was her real son all along.
Oh my god, dude. Jesus. Ugh.
Oh, admit it. You know what Dr. Drain is. No matter how great a scientist he may be, Dr. Drain is a creature of pure shame. That is the essence of his being. That is what makes me so strong.
No matter how great a scientist he may be, he's a creature of pure shame. That is the essence of his being. I don't think that's really true.
I ain't gonna deny our man Dr. Drain is feeling a lot of shame, but that don't define him. He's lots of things.
Yeah.
He's dang smart.
Yeah.
Incredibly knowledgeable fella.
Yeah.
He's pretty funny sometimes.
Yeah.
Got that real British type of humor. And he's real determined. I ain't never seen anyone work toward a goal like him. He's a hell of a lot more than shame.
Yeah.
Do you remember how I told you I didn't have a gag reflex?
I believe I might have been wrong.
Why, I believe you've inspired something in me. I can add a new sentiment to my feelings about your little doctor. Pity. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Such a shame. Now why must you deny the poor little worm? If he loves science as much as he pretends to, he knows that I am inevitable. He should give in to me.
It ain't up to you to decide what Dr. Drain should or shouldn't do. All them shoulds were the thing that made him lock you up in the first place. They're what made him afraid and ashamed, because he was always thinking about what he should be or do.
Yeah.
Of course, they were his own creation, but he cannot help it. He knows in his heart that he should... Lord Luridus, did I give you permission to speak, my little worm? I don't need permission. I just wanted to tell you something.
Oh.
Oh, he wants to tell me something. Well, go ahead, darling. Tell me something. I shall remember it when I'm shagging a football fanatic in a dumpster.
Specific?
I accept you.
Oh.
What do you mean you accept me? You cannot accept me. I am your nightmare made flesh. I am the reflection in the mirror you cannot see.
New portrait.
Nevertheless, I accept you. I accept your bloodlust. I accept your violence.
Oh.
You accept my cock. Yes, I accept even that. I will not deny you any longer. But as you are me, I am you.
Oh, he accepted his micropenis. Nice.
I take responsibility for all your actions. I shall feed you and nourish you, and you shall live by the Hippocratic oath I have sworn.
Oh my god.
dare you to try, you sniveling... No, I do not need to try. You and I are one. I know you. I accept you. And I love you all the same.
Oh my god, I'm gonna cry. Oh my god. Oh my god, what?
Curse you. Curse you both. You sicken me. You do not sicken me. I accept you.
Oh my god, this is some fucking radical shit.
No. I accept you. No!
Oh my god. Oh! Oh! Oh, new portrait! Oh! The achievement was harmonious healing. Help Dr. Drain discover himself. I like this new portrait. Look at the difference in the body language. Oh.
Dr. Drain? Are you alright?
Yes, Sam. I am fine.
Oh my god.
You look fine.
Yeah, you do.
I feel fine. It is a very new feeling.
Oh my god.
I'm not sure I know what to do with it.
It's a little bit of his old portrait, but a little bit of the Lourdes portrait. He's found a middle ground.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but do you want to go down and dance in the club?
Dance? Dance. Would I like to dance? Yes. Yes, I would like to dance. Let us dance.
I was hoping you wouldn't say yes, but let's go, partner.
Hell yeah! What? Oh my... Sam? What are we really gonna dance
Come on,
with?
Sam. Let us cut rugs.
Oh!
I ain't much of a dancer.
Yes!
Neither am I, but dancing is what I feel like doing.
Oh my god, I'm gonna actually cry.
I guess we're dancing then.
Oh.
Now, what the hell am I looking at? Bert, you be nice. I guess that explains why Sam doesn't dance.
Now listen, my beautiful boy is perfect.
Crimson, most dear, have you seen Samuel? I usually check in with him after a session, but he has disappeared.
Oh my god!
Check it out, Sugar Blood.
Sugar blood?
What is he doing?
I think he's goth square dancing.
So he is. We should not laugh.
Now circle right and do-si-do.
But then again, that is a should statement.
Hell yeah. This is so cute! Oh my god, it's so cute! Screaming cowboy from Big Enough.
The master therapist once again enters his domain. Good evening, Samuel.
Does that mean that, so, if we help Dr. Drain, I guess that means that we're not going to see him anymore. So are we going to get new patients?
Oh, come on, Andy. I'm just the right cowpoke in the right place at the right time.
A cowpoke who has a habit of disqualifying the positive.
Well-
It is ungracious to deny a compliment, my dear. You are an excellent therapist and an inspiring dancer.
Thank you.
All right. That's enough of that.
You are seeing Senora Deste tonight, yes? How do you feel about her progress?
I don't know. That lady can really hold some grudges. I think she's starting to think about herself a little more, though.
An ancient grudge is a difficult thing to forget. It can become a part of one's very identity. Vlad Tepes only became Dracula because he was obsessed with the Turks, remember?
I mean,
Yeah, I don't think the Senora's that far gone.
we need to see her centaur. Oh, that's right. We found out she's a centaur girl. Oh, that's right. She's gonna try doing some art for herself.
Do you feel you are prepared for whatever distortions she might bring today?
Oh my god, I'm so ready.
Well, let me think about that.
All right, so let's do some catastrophizing. Let's do. I feel like she would do a little bit of this. I wouldn't be surprised if she brings in her centaur draw and she's like down on them and she's like, no, they're not very good at it. She's gonna be doing something about like how like, oh, she helped to usher in the finest artistic talents of you know, the known world or whatever, and here she is, like, struggling over a piece of paper trying to draw a hot centaur. Let's see, maybe a fairness fallacy? And because she's always talking about, like, her family and how her husband wronged her and got syphilis. And let's see, and let's do blaming also.
All right, filled my chamber. I'm ready to go.
Yes.
Ugh. I don't remember people being like this about crossbows.
So sorry, Andy.
Well, you can take the cowboy out of the West, but you can't take the West out of the cowboy.
So it would seem. Well, good luck tonight, Samuel. I will leave you to it.
All right.
All right, deep breath, Sammy boy. Here she comes.
Sammy boy?
Bonanati, Senora.
Bonanati?
What?
It's Italian. I thought I'd learn how to say hello to you properly. Bonanati.
Bonano. No. No, I cannot repeat it. I appreciate your attempt to speak in my language, but please do not attempt to do so again. Good evening. We'll do fine.
This is exactly what happened to me in Paris.
Good evening, Senora.
I apologize. I am feeling delicate tonight.
Oh.
What's going on, Senora?
The realization that I am merely a repulsive, angry old woman becomes disappointingly clear.
Oh.
It weighs upon me in more than one way.
This can't be coming from nowhere, Senora. What's the deal? Last time we were talking, you seemed to be feeling pretty good.
You want to know why I am disgusted with myself? Here, look.
Oh.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Hello there.
Oh. Oh. Oh, Senora. Oh my goodness. What? Let me get in here and look at this. What? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Senora. Oh. Oh. I have to wonder if this is like her mind horse. Did she use reference? Like, this is fucking nice. Look at that tail. Look at that mustache. Look at that drapery. Madame.
I know. It is terrible.
No, I knew you would do this.
I wouldn't say that at all, Senora. In fact, I think it's beautiful.
Uh-huh.
I can tell you put a lot of love into this thing.
Uh-huh.
It is an entirely juvenile effort. There is nothing redeemable about this rubbish.
No.
I think you're being a little harsh there, Senora. I ain't capable of drawing anything half that good.
Yeah.
It's clear to me you got some sense of what you're doing.
Yeah.
I think you're focusing on your weak spots when there's a lot of good here.
Yeah.
Per favore, look at his abdomen. What is that? It looks like an insect's thorax.
Oh God. Oh God. Oh God, this session.
Well, you might have been a little indulgent with the abs, but there's nothing wrong with a little indulgence. I call it style.
Hey.
And I call it trash.
No.
Believe me, Senora, I know horses. You're a heck of an artist.
Then why do I feel nothing but shame when I look upon it? If I feel nothing but disgust, then it is disgusting.
Senora, that's letting your gut make up reality. You look at this piece of art and see trash because that's how you're feeling. How come I don't think it's trash?
Oh my God, I'm gonna be doing a lot of screenshotting. Here we go.
Oh, dear Sam. I mean this in the kindest way I can, but you are an asino.
A what?
I'm guessing that ain't a good thing.
It is a donkey.
Okay.
Well, that don't seem too kind to me. My opinions don't count.
In this case, no, because I am never wrong about art.
Oh, ma'am.
Don't judge your art based on how you alone feel. Feelings ain't reality, and someone else is always going to have another opinion.
God damn it.
You are indeed correct. But no one will see this insult to Chiron.
No, it's good.
Now, what the heck did you go and do that for, Senora?
I like how you kind of tore it into almost exactly like the human and horse halves. Well done, Senora.
I did what one should do with garbage. It is better that the world never see such horrors.
Oh, come on.
Senora, if you think there's nothing good about this piece, I think you need a vampire optometrist more than a vampire therapist.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe it ain't your idea of perfect, but heck, what is?
Ouch.
If you want to see real horror, ask me to draw anything other than my gun. I mean, what are you really looking for here, Senora? You looking to bring this fella to life with your brush? You think if you don't produce something completely perfect, it's garbage?
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yes. I apply the same standards to myself as I do to everyone else. Leonardo da Vinci once painted an illustration of my city of Mantua for me. It was beautiful. Leonardo had a mastery over art that modern mortals will never understand. But it was full of imperfections. The shape of one of the windows was wrong. The clouds looked slightly unnatural. I lit the painting on fire rather than let him embarrass himself.
Ma'am.
So why would I choose to embarrass myself?
You lit a Leonardo da Vinci on fire?
I lit rubbish on fire. Da Vinci painted it, but it was still rubbish.
Ma'am.
Dang, that fella must have been terrified of you.
He was, though he had no reason to be. All he had to do was be better. It had nothing to do with me.
Ma'am.
Senora, with all due respect, are you kidding me? That fella was afraid of you, not a failure. What would have happened if you hadn't lit his painting on fire?
Then he would have been ashamed of a terrible piece of art.
Ma'am.
Senora, this need for perfection you've got, it ain't doing good things for you.
Uh-uh.
How can you say this? By demanding perfection,
Oh
I
my
improve
God.
the work of others. I improve the work of myself.
No, actually.
Well, maybe that's true, but you're doing something less useful.
And what is that?
You're limiting your dating. I kind of want to say it.
You're limiting your dating opportunities. Nobody's perfect, Senora.
I did not condemn myself to immortality so that I could sleep around. Do you really think dating is my primary concern?
Well, maybe not. But there's something else.
You're promoting unrealistic standards.
Senora, your standards are way too high.
Yeah.
There ain't no way anyone can reach them.
So you keep saying. But there is nothing wrong with setting a high standard. The problem is the low standards of others. It is shameful to not strive for greatness. I will not tolerate your setting low standards. You will not disgrace my presence with shallow thoughts. Am I understood?
Yes, ma'am. No, wait, I meant to say...
You're terrifying everyone.
Senora, I gotta be honest here. You're terrifying everyone. You're terrifying your artists, your family, even yourself. Failure's a part of life. If imperfection's a mortal sin to you, ain't nobody gonna let you in on their imperfections.
Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man.
Not you, not your husband, and not your son neither.
Ooh. Oh.
How dare you? How dare you lecture me, peasant?
Okay. Nice. Actually a little terrifying.
How dare you suggest that I was anything less than the perfect mother to my Federico?
Oh.
You worm! Ho sputato sulla tomba di tua madre! Vi maledico alle vele più profonde dell'inferno!
I don't know what all of these words mean, but I know what a fair amount of them do. Yikes. Ooh.
Federico loved me. He knew that I knew what was best for him. Pull out your cognitive distortions now and I will tear your head from your neck.
Ooh.
I ain't never said Federico didn't love you. All I was saying was...
Zitto! Shut up, fool! You presume to tell me what I know. You, a common murderer! You who can barely speak your own language! I demanded perfection from my Federico so that he would not end up like his father, a degenerate leper whose penis hung by a thread of putrescent skin. I do not tolerate imperfection! Not from myself, not from this world, and not from my son!
Ugh. I really like the sound effect. It's very effective. Anyway.
You know what, Senora? If you want to have that kind of control, you're gonna have it all by your lonesome.
Ooh.
I'm trying to help you, and you're screaming at me. Why? Because you can't stand being wrong?
Ooh.
If I'm too scared to talk to you, what the hell are we doing here? What do you want me to do, lie to you? I ain't gonna do that, Isabella d'Este. If you're looking for perfection, you're only gonna find liars, and that ain't me.
Oh.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I know you are right. Oh, Federico, what have I done?
Oh.
Hey, it's okay, Senora.
He barely spoke to me when he came back from the Vatican. Every time I asked him how he was, he would say, "I am fine, mother." Of course he knew better than to talk to me. His father never did. No doubt it was I who drove them into the brothels.
I mean, no.
I think that's simplifying things a little, Senora. Your boys made their own decisions.
Yeah.
There probably were a lot of reasons they went to the brothels, but putting it all on yourself just ain't accurate. You couldn't read their minds or control their behaviors.
Perhaps not. But I am certain their whores did not criticize them as I did. I was only trying to make them demand better of themselves. Why did the world punish me for this?
Senora, you weren't being punished. The world doesn't give out rewards and punishments on its own, no matter what we're intending. And it definitely ain't singling you out.
Of course. The world does not care for Isabella d'Este.
Oh my god.
Good intentions count for nothing.
That's not what I meant.
Now come on. Senora, you're going to extremes again. Good intentions can be their own reward.
Yeah.
Oh, Sam, you are a simpleton. A wonderful, kind, wise simpleton.
Thank you.
Thanks, I guess.
I read my Wikipedia page, you know.
Oh.
It was full of lies and slander. No doubt this is how history remembers me, with slander I have earned.
I read that Wikipedia page too, Senora. And you know how I read it? The people are in awe of you. They call you the First Lady of the Renaissance, you know.
This only proves that Machiavelli was right. That if one cannot be
Oh.
loved and feared, it is best to be feared.
Now hold on.
I think you're a little too down on yourself today, Senora. But here's what I think of Isabella d'Este.
I think you look great. I think you're damn ambitious.
You're ambitious as hell. From what you told me, it sounds like being a woman in your time wasn't an easy thing. But you proved you were capable of anything, and people had to respect that. Hell, you even ran your own city. You're gutsier than any man I've ever known.
I am not sure I like this gutsy word very much, but I suppose I did well for my time.
Senora, you did well for any time, believe me.
Yeah. Gonna go through all these then.
You are so dang smart, Senora. I don't think people these days get an education like yours, and you took it seriously. You know about art, music, philosophy, religion.
Of course, I know much about physics, biology, and mathematics as well. Do not think me simply a woman of the arts.
See what I mean? I'm only 200 some years old, and I think it's gonna take me another 200 to know half the stuff you know. You should be proud, Senora.
And
You know what? You come off as pretty harsh. I think we can agree on that. But you're a caring person. You want the best for the people you care about, no matter how hard it is on you. You literally gave your life to care for your family.
No one has ever called me a caring person before.
Am I wrong? Going through death for family seems like you care a lot.
A little too much, perhaps.
I ain't gonna disagree with you there.
oh, alright. I think you look great.
Pardon me for saying so, but I see why people were falling over themselves to paint you. You got grace and style such like I ain't never seen back home, not even at a fancy cotillion. Those ladies would probably kill to have your fashion sense.
Well, thank you for saying so, Sam. It is gratifying to know that my eye for fashion is noted. I certainly know how to wear a hat.
Well, that thing looks great on you. I doubt I could wear it half as well.
That is certainly true.
Oh, okay, wow.
You have been so kind to me. Kinder than I have been to you.
The achievement I got was flattery will get you everywhere.
You deserve kindness. And you deserve to give yourself some kindness too.
No one has ever spoken to me the way you do. I suppose I never allowed them to.
Oh.
Sam, I know I am old. I know I am difficult. But would you ever consider a woman such as I?
Oh my god. This is not appropriate for a therapist.
Senora, I'm here to help you on your personal journey. Let's not complicate that.
Of course. I am just being foolish. I am so used to people being afraid of me that, of course, I fall for the first person who is not.
Senora, I think if you can learn to give people a little room, they're gonna adore you.
What if they see me as weak if I am gentle? What if my bearing was the thing that earned me respect? I do not wish to be discarded and ignored like so many women of my time.
Senora, I don't think anyone could discard and ignore you. You don't exactly fade into the background, you know. You're pulling back a little and letting people make their mistakes doesn't make you weak, and it definitely ain't gonna make them discard you. I'm a pretty gentle fella. You don't think I'm weak, do you?
No, I do not.
So don't go thinking you are, all right? I'm not saying you gotta be meek, Senora. I reckon that ain't in your nature. I'm just saying to start with compassion. People are doing their best out there, and they deserve your understanding when they ain't perfect. Same goes for you. Don't go ripping up your art because it ain't perfect. Nobody's expecting that from you or anyone, not even Da Vinci.
Yes, I suppose I must resign to the truth. I am powerless before inevitable imperfection. I suppose the Calvinists were right.
Now don't go running in the opposite direction, Senora. That ambition comes from you. Not everyone's got it. So keep striving to be better. Just give yourself a little compassion when you don't meet those super high standards you got. And there ain't nothing wrong with holding other people to a high standard neither. We ain't gonna be gods, but it's good to have ideals.
I believe you are wiser than I, Sam Walls. It is most humbling.
A slow horse who can still get his carrots is quicker than the ones who run past him.
Oh my god, I just love his stupid folksy cowboy wisdom.
And then you say something like that, and I am no longer quite so humbled.
Don't be humbled by me, Senora. I'm a simple man, just a more honest one these days. Look, let's remember what brought you in here in the first place. You saw that Space Wars movie and all its problems, right? I want to give you a challenge. I want you to find a piece of art to like.
Oh.
Anything. A painting, some music, a movie, heck, even a video game. And you enjoy that thing for what it is, not hate it for what it isn't.
Man, a lot of nerds in general could do with doing something like this. Christ.
Video games are not art.
Do you know that, Senora? I bet there's lots of video games with redeeming value. One of my clients plays a whole bunch of them.
Yeah.
I do not think they are for me.
Oh, Isabella. I think there would be some for you.
Well, fair enough. Just find something, and we can talk about it next time. You can use the internet. I hear it's full of lists of things people like.
Oh, God.
Very well. I will do this then.
Oh.
Sam, thank you for being so kind to me.
Well, I'll thank you to join me in being kind to you, okay, Senora?
Oh.
I'll see you in a few weeks.
Oh.
Yes. Well then. Goodbye, Sam. Until we meet again.
Adios, Senora.
Well, well. A confession of love from the First Lady of the Renaissance.
Andy, please.
Oh, shucks, she ain't in love with me.
I know, I am teasing. But I am impressed, Samuel. You warmed her dead heart.
We're gonna make Isabella Deste play Animal Crossing. I think she would love the oh my god, I forgot what it's called, but it's specifically just the room building aspect of Animal Crossing. I think she would love it. You get to like coordinate like furniture patterns with the wallpaper and the is it called Happy Homemaker? I think is what it is. Isabella Deste would love Happy Homemaker. Holy shit. Ooh, she would love The Sims. Oh, Happy Home Academy? Happy Home Academy? Okay, that's what it's called, then yeah. I knew it was something like Happy Home something or other. Oh my god. She would love building in The Sims? Oh my god. Oh my god.
It was touch and go there for a bit. I thought she really was gonna rip my head off.
But you were not afraid, as she said. They make strong men in the American West.
Tough living will do that to you, sure enough.
Then let us relax. I hear you were dancing the other night.
Oh, nuts.
Do not be embarrassed, Samuel, but let us go downstairs. The night is still young and there's much to celebrate.
All right, Andy. I think I'm game for a little R&R.
Are we gonna dance? Oh,
Crimson Sweet Sanguine. Tonight we are celebrating.
sweet sanguine?
I am pouring us all some shots. Verona Virgin 1492. A taste of a different time.
Oh.
You know I don't like drinking anything but fresh, Andy.
Oh.
I know, dearest. This is a rare occasion. Samuel here was able to help a 500-year-old let go of her anger. So let us toast her age. To the Renaissance.
Ugh, that tastes like dirt.
Ugh, I think mine had a clot in it.
Ew.
It's not very good, is it? Oh well. Then let us instead toast leaving the past where it belongs.
I think I've had my fill of the past tonight already.
I've got a better idea.
Is that so?
Oh.
Of course, my dearest. I am delighted for you to share yourself.
I'd like a little privacy. Come on, cowboy. Follow me to the kink room.
Oh, well, all right then.
Smile, Samuel. You have the favor of a very special woman. It has been too long since I tended my own bar. Go have fun.
Okay, Andy, you have a good night.
Hey, cowboy.
Hi, Crimson.
Look, handsome. There's a reason I wanted to get you alone. Wanted to pick your brain about something. I'm hearing about all these clients of yours being stuck for hundreds of years, and I keep thinking, what if that's me? I've been half dead for 20 years. But do I want it to be 200?
Oh.
Have you talked to Andy about this?
Yeah, but he's 3,000 years old. 20 years to him is like a month. I'm getting a little jealous of your vamps, if I'm honest. They're all moving forward, but I'm stuck in the same place.
Ooh, relatable.
I've got Andy keeping me alive, but I'm not sure I'm living. The way I see it, either I decide my time's up, or I decide to become a vampire.
Ooh.
So I wanted to ask, what's your favorite thing about living forever?
Oh, you're making me choose? That's what I would pick. I would talk about freedom.
One of the best things about being a vampire is the freedom to go your own way. Short-term concerns stop mattering. You know all them things will pass. Even a life sentence in prison don't mean much when you live endless lifetimes. You can do what you want, because the consequences probably ain't gonna be worse than death.
Hold on, I want a screenshot of that. Thank you. Oh, close.
Crimson, in the end, this is your decision. And you gotta decide for your own reasons.
I know. You're right, Sam. It's helpful to get a youngster's perspective, though. Now, are we gonna get to biting?
I mean...
Oh, we're still doing that.
Of course we are. Get in here, cowboy.
Okay.
Ow, maybe you could take that collar off.
God damn it, I missed.
I only take the collar off for Andy. You're just gonna need better aim.
That is something else.
Not bad, cowboy. But you don't need to bite. Just let your teeth sink in next time.
Okay.
If your partner is relaxed, they'll just slide right in.
Okay.
Oh, Well, thanks, Crimson. I'll try to remember that.
Bet you're pretty sleepy now, huh?
Well, yeah, now that you mention it.
Go get some sleep then, cowboy. And Sam, thank you. I'm glad you're around.
Where else would I be? I'm glad to be of service, ma'am. You have a fine evening.
Boy. Yeah, Lyra, I had similar thoughts. Good lord.
Samuel, good evening. How is my ever-impressive protege tonight?
Fine.
Looking forward to a night off, boss. I haven't heard from Eddie, so I was thinking about a nice hot bath.
Oh, you haven't, eh?
An excellent idea. A little self-care goes a long way. I do have bubble bath if you would like to borrow some.
Oh.
Andromachos the Mighty uses bubble bath, huh? I wouldn't have guessed.
There is only one type of human who does not like bubbles.
Liars?
Well, I was going to say werewolves.
Oh.
But I suppose it is the bath part they dislike, not the bubbles.
Oh, well, I ain't no liar, so I'd love some bubble bath. In fact,
Oh. She is so hot, Crimson? Yeah, my god.
well, tarnation, I guess the bubble bath is postponed.
That actually scared me. It came out of nowhere.
Are you ready to handle Edmund's distortions? It sounds as though they will be intense.
Well, let me think real quick.
Oh my god. Okay. I feel like this might be the case. A little bit of, possibly this. Blaming perhaps the audience for not understanding his genius. Maybe some of this. And maybe mind reading? Maybe control fallacy or mind? Maybe mind reading. I feel like he's gonna do a lot of like blaming the audience today, so let's see.
I think I got it.
I suspect you have difficult work ahead tonight. I wish you the best of luck, Samuel.
Thanks, Andy. Hold on, Sammy boy, here he comes. Hey, Eddie.
Do you like my costume, Sam?
I love it.
Well, sure. Did you come right from that production you were talking about last time?
Yes. I flew right here after the performance. I had to tell you how it went.
So, how did it go?
Oh. You should have been there. You could have seen how the audience reacted. They loved me.
Oh,
Hey, well, that's fantastic, Eddie.
yeah.
I was a little worried when I heard you coming. I wasn't expecting you tonight.
But why would you worry? You knew who I was. The great Edmund Keene. Of course the audience would love me. Oh, my dear boy. How they did laugh at the great clown Pierrot.
Well, that's amazing, Eddie. Gave that Grimaldi fellow a run for his money, huh?
Grimaldi would have never achieved as many laughs as I clearly earned.
You don't sound too happy about it, Eddie.
Pierrot is supposed to be a tragic clown, but they laughed. They just laughed and laughed and laughed.
I feel bad because I'm laughing, but
Oh, Eddie.
he just looks so hangdog.
They laughed at my heartbreak when my wife left me for a respectable man. They laughed when I held my dying child in my arms.
Oh.
They laughed as I succumbed to drink, damning God for not taking me. They laughed as I slit my own throat when 'twas no trick, for I am already dead. So you see, it was all very, very funny.
Oh no.
Eddie, I'm so sorry. That reaction sounds horrifying.
No, but of course it wasn't. I believe this role was made for me. It was made so that people could laugh at me. So laugh, my dear boy. Laugh.
Oh god, I feel so bad. Click on it. Click on it. Oh, come on. Click on it. Controller. Controller. Mouse. Oh.
Eddie, I know you're hurting right now. I know people can be cruel,
Oh,
but they ain't looking to be
God.
cruel to you in particular. That's one of them cognitive distortions. Personalization. It means,
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
Oh.
Don't tell me a fucking thing about cognitive distortions! Do you think I don't know what they are? Do you think I do not employ each and every one, every single moment of every single day? I am a professional liar, but no lie is so carefully constructed as that of Edmund Kean.
Oh.
You told me to deal with reality as it is. So be it. This is Edmund Kean. A minstrel, a jester, a fool, a clown. A clown whose greatest joke is to pretend for even a moment that he is not one. But you see, my dear boy, all that is impressive about Edmund Kean is just illusion. It has always been an illusion. That is what the stage is. But it is my life as well. Go ahead and ask me, therapist. Ask me, who is Edmund Kean?
Oh my god.
Nay, do not ask. I will tell you. Edmund Kean is nothing. There is no Edmund Kean. I have never met the man, or even the boy. I have known Shylock, Richard III, Hamlet, Lear, Othello, Macbeth, Romeo, Cupid.
Oh.
But people loved all of those characters. Wherefore would they love Edmund? Edmund had to become a character as well.
Oh.
And I have played Edmund for so long that naught lies beneath. A hollow man sits before you. As the vampires have said, what is a man anyway?
Oh.
A miserable pile of secrets, a mountain of pretty lies.
Oh my god. Okay. Excellent. Alright. Okay. Okay. Wow, man, they took this reference and, like, made it actually feel like something.
Eddie, that ain't true, and I'll tell you why. We all lie, Eddie. Deep down, we're all still scared animals who can't tell the difference between a booing audience and a lion ripping out our throats. For all the time my blood was pumping, I played a tough guy. Slaughtering Sam, they called me. I like that name. You want to know why?
Why?
Just the way he says, why?
Because it made me feel safe. Under that grizzled exterior, I was still just a scared little boy. But that little boy was me, Eddie.
You understand me? Though we have played different parts, the character underneath is the same, perhaps.
Oh.
Do you remember that I played Cupid as a boy?
Yes.
That was your breakout role, right?
I learned that if I smiled and spoke sweetly, people would view me as something other than street trash. I wouldn't have to go hungry. I wouldn't have to be sold to some bloated factory owner. Edmund Kean was worthless to anyone. Another mouth to feed, another body to clothe. So I knew I had to make him disappear.
Oh.
I thought if I suppressed Edmund and became the character the public wanted, I would be rewarded.
Now, that's a dark contract with the universe, Eddie. Maybe you thought it'd be fair for you to get rewarded for playing a character, but there weren't nobody running a cosmic payroll.
Ooh, I like this. The cosmic payroll. I like that. That's good.
No, perhaps not. But I was a child. Such complexities were beyond my ken. I only knew that when I wore the nappy and quipped to the audience, they thought me worthy.
You need to lay down. This is hitting hard. Yeah, if anyone needs to take a break, by all means, please do, because, yikes. I thought we were going to have a little fun time with Edmund tonight, but,
On the contrary, the Edmund of the Rookeries was beneath contempt. A good, poor child was one who worked, or one who died. Society made that clear.
Oh my god. Okay, okay, okay. Got it.
But we gotta move past our child brains, Eddie. thinking things are gonna be fair might push us down paths we can't escape from.
A line from Macbeth comes to mind. It will have blood, they say. Blood will have blood. 'Tis so for me. But this illusion, this character of Edmund Kean, he has brought me to such unspeakable depths. Do you know why I sought to become a vampire? Why I dwelt in dark places until the curse of immortality was given to me? I became a vampire because I was afraid that my son Charles would be a more successful actor than I was. I could not let his legacy overtake mine.
Oh.
I had to be sure that I was the Kean that would be remembered.
Dang, Eddie. That's a lot.
Yes, I have been monstrous. I needed to be the most beloved. I needed my every demand fulfilled. I had my own pet lion. I rode my horse indoors. I flew into a rage if anyone denied me sexual gratification.
Oh.
As an immortal, my fears have made me even more terrible. How many promising young actors I have killed because I felt they threatened my legacy.
Oh.
So many lives cut short because I, and I alone, know what acting must be. Indeed, the very reason I am wearing these clothes is because I could not bear the idea that Grimaldi brought something to the stage that I could not. Do you see how pathetic I am? I am battling a man who has been dead for almost 200 years. The audience was right. I am a most laughable creature.
Oh.
I know what they are thinking, what they have always thought. Look at the fool actor. Look how he debases himself by begging for our approval.
Oh.
Eddie, you don't know what they're thinking. At all. We've been going over this for months now. All you know is what you know. You're concerning yourself with the thoughts of everyone else that you can't even know. It ain't no wonder that you got no sense of self.
Yes, you're right. I see that now. This monster that is Edmund Kean was created for the audience, but I do not know them.
Yes.
I believe 'twas not my talents that earned the adoration of the public. Perhaps they only ever loved me because I demanded they do so.
The important thing here is accept things as they are, compadre.
I cannot accept things as they are, my dear boy. How can I? How can I accept that I have forced everyone around me to confirm my lie of an existence?
Oh.
How can I accept the people I defiled to satisfy my ego? The son I was relieved to see die?
Oh.
The blood I have spilled to sustain my legacy? The lie is all I have, and all I know. I have done such evil to protect it.
Oh.
So much is my poverty of spirit, so mighty, and yet with so many defects, in the vapor of my own glory smothered.
I know that he looks ridiculous in this clown outfit, but it is kind of cool that they put him in the tragic clown outfit as he is doing all this spewing forth of his inner truths. Like, my God. Oof.
No, my dear boy. What is done cannot be now amended. The child Edmund is buried, and this grim-visaged, wretched creature is all that remains.
Eddie, I ain't gonna sugarcoat it. You've done some truly awful stuff, and fear doesn't excuse the dastardly deeds you done. The shit you done ain't never going away.
Yes, go on, kick me, jeer, laugh at the vicious clown, tell him what a fool he is.
You ain't gonna play pity tricks on me or yourself. You acted like a lily-livered sumbitch, Eddie. I know that, because I've done some awful shit too. Because of my fear, I hurt scores of folks. Some strangers, some near and dear. And because of my fear, I pushed all that stuff down deep where no one could see it, just like you. I was too afraid to face myself. Once I didn't have a choice but to take a good look at myself, my first thought was that I deserved to go meet the sunrise, because I'm a coward too. But there's something else we've got in common in addition to acting like yellow bellies, Eddie. You know what it is?
What is it?
We got time, Eddie. We got time to become new people.
Oh.
We got time to look at ourselves honestly and say, yeah, I've been a coward, but I ain't gonna be a coward any longer. So what'll it be, Eddie? You're gonna live forever. Will you do it as a coward or as a man?
Oh. I love this.
I don't know how to be a man.
Oh.
So you're giving up then?
No, I cannot maintain the facade any longer. I am revealed to myself. But Sam, I never learned to be a person.
Oh,
I stopped being real at 8 years old.
oh my God. Oh, wow. I'm gonna screenshot this. Damn, Jesus. Damn, this writing is so good. Okay. I stopped being real at 8 years old. Damn. Oof. Alright.
Blood! Why did my fellow actors coddle me so? Why did they let me become a monster? They could have said no, but they did not.
Eddie, you gotta own your choices. Yeah, maybe they could have given you more discipline, but they didn't make you do them things you did. It's time to own up. If you're really gonna stop lying to yourself, it starts right here. What's assigning blame to a bunch of dead folks gonna do for you anyway?
But it was at least in part their fault. Who lets a child make the demands I made?
We ain't focusing on the people who gave in to a kid who was too big for his britches. We're focusing on you. You did some real awful things. You killed people for criticizing you or for showing talent. You resented your son's success. These are things you gotta take in.
But how can I put such things behind me?
You don't. You gotta accept the things you've done as part of who you are.
Ouch.
You ain't gonna erase the last 200 some years, but maybe you can use them to make a better Edmund going forward.
How? How do I introduce myself as a demanding megalomaniac? How do I introduce myself as a man who was relieved to see his own son die?
Oh.
How do I introduce myself as a man who demanded the entire world get on their knees to satisfy his ego?
Well, I wouldn't exactly lead with that stuff. How about you introduce yourself as a man who's figuring himself out?
I suppose that is a possibility. At the least, it is not unexpected for me to be so disarrayed. It is known that we actors are all by nature an insecure people.
I believe Edmund is using his profession as cover for his indiscretions.
Okay.
Do not let him, Samuel.
I wasn't.
At the
Okay.
least, it is.
No, Eddie, you're overgeneralizing. Painting all actors with a broad brush so it makes you look better.
Oh.
You're blaming your profession, and that's a damn cop-out. Yeah, there are some real fatty arbuckles out there, actors who carve a path of destruction. But there are plenty of stage folk out there who lead humble lives, loving their craft without hurting other people. So I'll thank you not to hide behind bad actors.
Bad actor. Nice.
Bad actors. Now that is funny. Perhaps I need to find an identity beyond the stage. It protected me in my youth, but I do not think that it serves me any longer.
Oh, it does not serve me any longer. Oh, I like that.
That might be worth exploring, Eddie.
Yeah.
But what if I am nothing without the stage? What if I seek other endeavors, but there are none for me?
You're doing some Nosferatu thinking, Eddie. I've been roaming this earth around the same time as you, and what I picked up is there ain't no extremes. It ain't all or nothing. I guarantee you there's more possibilities out there for you between the grave and the stage. I mean, how long have you even looked for anything beyond the stage?
Not at all, I suppose.
Then let's hold judgment in reserve, huh? Eddie, come
Oh.
on. The stage is the thing you know, but you ain't helpless without it.
Hold on. What did I miss? The theater is all I know. It's been my protector all this time.
The theater is all I know. It has been my protector all this time. Without it, I am helpless as a swaddling babe.
Oh, okay. I pushed confirm once and it skipped the dialogue.
I mean, maybe you're forgetting the whole superhuman strength and immortality thing that comes with being a vampire. And even besides that, you've learned a thing or two from all them Shakespeare plays beyond acting, I'm sure. You ain't a helpless little boy no more. So don't pretend you're powerless to do something new.
Yikes! Oh! Oh! Ah! 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 Alright.
Yes. If anything, I certainly have keen powers of self-pity, do I not?
I wasn't gonna say it.
Hey.
However helpless you might feel, Eddie, remember that's just how you feel right now.
God! God! Oh!
That's the amazing thing about being undead. We got lots of time to make a better tomorrow.
Have you considered gardening, Eddie? Oh, it'd be so cute to see him in a little sun hat.
My mentor, Andy, He says that at 200 years old, we're basically toddlers by vampire standards. And we both got a lot of growing up to do.
That is a heartening thought.
If we're doing life right, Eddie, we're always growing up. The trick is not to think we're done growing.
Spoken like the bard himself. As he said, all the world's a stage, and I am barely past mewling and puking in the nurse's arms. I should be of a more mature mind, shouldn't I? Surely 237 years is old enough to be out of nappies.
That's a should statement, and I'm gonna screenshot it because it feels relevant to me.
We got time to grow, Eddie. Let's just be glad you're a 200-year-old baby and not a 2,000-year-old baby, huh? We'd be having a real different conversation then.
But growth to me seems nigh impossible. I have allowed my fear to guide my every sad-gutted action. My fear told me when I was threatened, which was always.
Oh.
This is what I mean, Eddie. You're always in defensive mode, ready for someone to take you down. That ain't no way to live.
Oh. Yes!
When you're afraid of some young actor coming up and making a name for themselves, what's so scary about that anyway?
I'm afraid they will erase me. I will be just another child of the rookeries, used and discarded, of no value to anyone. No history, no legacy, no record of my existence.
But Eddie, there's loads of actors out there, all with different kinds of strengths. There's legends from every era. I'm a Buster Keaton fan myself. That fella was one of a kind, just like you were. When he was doing crazy stunts on trains, he weren't no threat to Hamlet.
He was very talented. I wanted to kill him, but I never liked visiting America.
Well, I'm glad you didn't. But you see that his success didn't do anything to yours. Not every threat means your doom.
Perhaps my time has passed anyway. There was a time when the stage awaited Edmund Kean, but my death was the end of that time.
Okay, we got some real work to do still. Here's the thing, Eddie. The stage wasn't waiting for you. Theater wasn't waiting for Edmund Kean to show up, and it wasn't waiting for you to die. You're used to making things about you, but the glorious, wonderful truth is, they ain't. And I got some real good news for you, hombre. You're dead. The pressure's off. All them fears are keeping you locked in time, and you can stay there as long as you like, or you can make some progress.
Ooh. Fears keeping you locked in time, and you can stay there as long as you like. Or you can make some progress. I've been listening to Foundations of Decay from My Chemical Romance lately. At the very end of the song, one of the characters says that it's much more comforting to stay in the Foundations of Decay, and then the immediate response is, "Get up, coward." Like, it's kind of the same. It's kind of the same sentiment here, and I really like it.
What's it gonna be?
I am too much of a coward to die,
Oh.
so I suppose I must live.
Oh.
I'm glad to hear that.
I believe I should go away somewhere cold and dark, where I might be alone with my thoughts.
I think that's a great idea. I did the same thing, and it changed my life. Oh, well, my unlife.
I suppose all's well that ends well.
Oh.
I only hope it does.
Oh.
I got faith in you. As long as we're putting one foot in front of the other, that's progress.
I shall see you in a month then.
Oh.
You got it, Eddie. Take care of yourself. We'll get you out of that mewling and puking stage before you know it, okay?
So it shall be. Very well. Exit Edmund Kean. Stage left.
Bravo, Samuel. I was taking notes. It seems the student has become the master.
The achievement that I just got said, Stanislavski's Bane. We helped Edmund Kean see a dark truth. Ouch.
Only a master of fumbling around. I knew I was taking a risk there.
You were, but perhaps such risks are justified with such an extreme personality.
He was doing so good.
He attempted to gaslight you, but you held fast and challenged him, sternly but fairly. You have a gentle nature. That must have been difficult.
I didn't want to drive him off the edge. I just saw him close to making a breakthrough, and I didn't want him to start sinking again.
Well, you can now count yourself among a very small number of therapists who have made a breakthrough with such a one. I do not count myself among them.
And you let me handle Edmund?
I had faith in you, Samuel. You affirmed it magnificently. Now, please, go downstairs and find a friendly neck. You deserve it.
Man,
A drink sounds mighty nice right about now. You have a good night, Andy.
sometimes a good therapy session can leave you feeling very tired, like you're just wrung out. And I kind of feel that way right now. Like I feel a little like I feel a little scoured inside. Like,
Rest in peace, my dear friend.
oh, jeez. Tonight has been a lot of heavy hitters. Damn.
Dang, I'm a little shaken up after that one.
Hey, me too.
Never seen a man as afraid as Edmund Keene. That was tough to watch. I'm sure Crimson can lift my mood.
Yeah.
Howdy, Crimson.
What's the matter, cowboy? You look a little paler than usual.
We watched the nadir of a sad clown. God, we sure did. Gotta exfoliate the gunk. Yeah. Yeah, I haven't been in therapy for a while, and that kind of reminded me of some of the things I was working on, and some of the things I sometimes forget to like deal with. And a lot of that kind of thinking has been on my mind lately. So that was kind of like, I don't know, I feel kind of like itchy inside, but a little like less itchy at the same time. Like I feel lighter, but kind of like, oof.
Oh, just had a real tough session.
Mm.
Watched a man who'd been wearing a mask for 200 years finally take it off, and it weren't pretty. Had to happen, though. The fella's got a long road ahead of him, but at least he's taking his first steps.
Think this'll do the trick then? I call this a bloody cowboy martini. Shaken, not stirred.
Hey,
I'm proud of you, Sam. Starting over is hard, especially when you've been spinning your wheels for a long time.
okay, alright. Okay.
Well, that's the nice thing about being a vampire. We got time to start over.
Cheers to that.
To rebirth.
It seems you walk ever in the path of the Lord, my son.
Oh, it's you!
Oh, hey, Kieran.
I did not mean to intrude. I noted your discomfort and wish to offer you succor in the kink room.
Such a way of putting it.
You mind, Crimson?
Not at all. Go drink your fill, cowboy.
Oh, offer me succor in the kink room.
Come, my son.
Oh, maybe I will.
Now then, I heard you speak of rebirth.
Yeah, it's something we vampires have to do a lot of. I was just worried about one of my clients having trouble with their rebirth.
I know it is painful, my son. When we are born again, we leave a part of ourselves behind. Like the lizard who sloughs its dead skin, or the mortal who journeys into the mosh pit. We emerge purer than before.
Sounds like you've got a lot of perspective on this stuff, Kieran.
I know you must have questions, my son. Please, ask.
Oh, man. Is this gonna be painful? Okay, here we go.
From your spiritual perspective, can we ever truly start over?
My son, you know the answer already. We beings of flesh and blood are also beings of judgment. However, we do not stand in judgment of mortals, but of ourselves. If you believe you have defeated your demons, then you have.
Wow. I don't know. I'm in two minds about this, because you know those people who like they think they're a better person now. They've done the hard work and that's it. They don't have to ever think about it ever again. But also, I like the simplicity in just starting with a hard cutoff from like whatever bad habit or past you're trying to leave behind, and saying, yes, I can start anew from here. So I think that's more what he means, honestly, because he was talking about the judgment of ourselves. And anyway, let's see what else he has to say.
Yeah, that's true. Reminds me a lot of should statements. And defeating demons is pretty badass, ain't it?
Yes, it is the demons who should fear us, my son. Did you have more questions?
How do we reject ourselves if we are reborn?
Ain't being reborn just rejecting who we were? I wasn't a good guy, Kieran, but I don't want to erase my dark days.
My son, only in Christ do we truly receive absolution and become beings of pure light. Our darkness defines us. We cannot reject it, just as we cannot reject the Almighty. It is part of us.
This is the weirdest sermon I've ever gotten, and it kind of resonates at the same time.
But do not be shamed by it, my son. Your darkness is beautiful and unique, as is your journey through the darkness.
Kinda sounds like disqualifying the positive to me.
Actually, it's liner notes from a metal album I'm fond of. Did you have more questions to ask?
When is it time to start over?
From your spiritual perspective, how do we know when it's time for a rebirth?
An hour, a week, a year, a millennium. The answer, my son, is when we are ready. Only the Lord decides when that is. The Lord giveth, and the Lord taketh away, and all is according to his will.
Well, that sounds like a control fallacy, though. We can't let someone else make our decisions for us.
My son, all your trials, the world you live in, they are all his work. He leads you to the truth. When he has prepared you fully, you will accept it and join him along with the dearly departed gods of metal. Did you have more questions for me, my son?
Nah.
Why ain't your lord the fire and brimstone type that's marked my kind for centuries?
The Lord did not do these things. That is the work of man. Even they work through him and face their own dark journeys. But eventually, we will all be blessed and return to his bosom to rock for all eternity. It is not for man to judge.
Well, I've got a lady who would love to meet you. I think a few men of the cloth did her dirty.
Men will ever seek power. But I know some simply seek blood. Are you ready to receive succor, my son?
Yeah, but I really wish you'd stop calling it that.
Okay, your hair's kind of in the way.
That is enlightening.
There. May you be sustained and fulfilled. May you shepherd your lost sheep, as I shepherd the children of the night.
You're a one-of-a-kind dude, Kieran. But thanks for the drink and the talk. You have a fine night.
Godspeed, my son.
I don't remember. Kieran is a human, right? Like, he's not a vampire? He's not a fellow vampire, right? Yeah? Man.
Good evening, Samuel. You are seeing your ancient client tonight, are you not?
Ah, Betty. Damn, that is evocative VA work. Matt Mercer
Yeah, that's right. I hope she's doing okay.
does what he does.
I'm worried about her and that whole algorithm thing.
Oh, that's right. The algorithm is a cosmic horror.
I had a little consultation with some other elder vampires.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
We have developed a theory, though I hope we are wrong. We believe the algorithm is a demon, known to few, named Raziel.
What?
Even I have only ever heard whispers of his name.
What?
In mythology, he is a fallen angel, believed to have recorded every action, every change of state for all things on this earth into a great book.
Oh my god! Oh my god! I love this.
This book of knowledge he shared with the first mortals. But mortals were not designed to process so much information at once. They made judgments and reinforced behavior based on information they could not understand. Raziel watched as the mortals inevitably used the book to suppress free will, and he was cast down for his terrible mistake.
Oh my god!
We believe that Raziel has returned. Perhaps he believes that with computers, he can attempt to pass infinite knowledge to humanity once more. Terrible things will happen if this comes to pass. I would urge great caution, Samuel.
Oh.
Find out what you can about this algorithm. We may have dark work to do.
What the hell? Fallen angels? Ancient books of knowledge? What the heck have I walked into? We don't have this kind of shit in America.
Oh, Sam, I regret to inform you.
I am old enough to be mythological myself, Samuel. Myth often contains truth. The important question is how much. We do not know what effect he may have had on Medi, but do not worry. Show her the same compassion you show all your clients, and that will open any doors that can open.
I just did a time check. It is 11:30, but I would like to see what's going on with Medi. So after we do her session, then we'll stop for the night. I really want to know. This algorithm thing is so interesting. I love it.
All right, I better prepare for this one. It sounds like it might be a doozy.
We have done some crazy stuff tonight, so let's do mind reading, some blaming. Let's do Maybe this and I'm sure that came across great on the audio. Let's do should statements. Should statements.
Greetings, little mouse.
Hi.
Howdy, Mitty. It's good to see you. How you feeling tonight?
Not well, sweetling. Not well at all.
Oh god, we saw new portraits for absolutely everyone. What is hers gonna be?
Oh no, what's going on? I know you were feeling all stressed about your numbers on that glitch site.
They doxed me. Do you know what doxing is, my whiskery friend? It's when mortals find out where you live, where you sleep, so they can hurt you. A group of vampire hunters came looking for me. They were really mean, but they're all dead now, and much happier. But it was very inconvenient. Now I have to move, and it is very difficult to set up my lighting to make me look alive.
Dang, Mitty, I'm so sorry. That sounds awful.
It's worse. I will not be able to use my computer for a week. How am I going to upload my content?
Oh girl, you could use a break.
My fans and zealots are all so impatient. They're sure to leave me if I don't provide them with their content.
I think that's a little catastrophizing.
So, how many of these followers and zealots have you got, Mitty?
Perhaps 2 million zealots and 90 million followers on Glitch.
Jesus Christ.
And how many of them do you think you'll actually lose if you don't upload lots of content?
The algorithm has already told me that I will lose millions of followers.
So let's go ahead and listen to the algorithm. If you lose millions of followers, it ain't anywhere near 90 million. It's doing a bit of overgeneralization and catastrophizing to think they're all gonna leave you high and dry. Heck, maybe the folks who stay are the ones what you can really count on.
Yeah.
What, you can really count on what?
No,
What?
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 Wait, can you do this forever?
What?
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 Oh, never mind.
You said what?
I was trying to say that the people who don't mind you not uploading so much might be better folk to keep around.
It's not up to me, little mice. It's not up to them either. Even the little bloodbags who love me won't get to see me if I don't provide them content.
I don't get it. Why wouldn't they see it? Is the mailman or whatever not delivering your messages?
You're very funny. No, the algorithm decides who sees my content. If I give it content, it will make people like me more.
No. Oh.
If I stop feeding it, it shuns me.
Ugh.
Mitty, I gotta say, that doesn't sound like a healthy relationship.
It's not.
Oh, no, it's my friend,
No.
I should think. As long as I keep producing content for it, it draws the juicy mortals to me.
No.
How many mortals do you need, though, really?
Well, if I'm to feel safe, I should like to have more of them always.
Oh.
I gain more followers and zealots every month. I need them. One of them has agreed to let me eat him and I'll take over his flat. They're quite useful.
Okay.
Well, let me ask you something. Do you actually like any of these followers or zealots? Or are they all just food or servants?
What a silly question, little mouse. Of course I don't like them. I always know what they're like. You forget how old I really am.
Oh, now I gotta challenge you on that, miss. I know you got a lot of followers and zealots or whatever they're called, but that don't mean you know all of them. Now, I'm sure you know a lot about mortals on them websites you're using, but that ain't all mortals, and all mortals ain't them.
It's not just them, though. I told you about how they killed me. About how they plucked my eye out. Pop!
I'm saying, can you know that you're always right about mortals?
I wouldn't like to prove that I am.
But these mortals, you're talking to them every day. You got all these folks at your beck and call. They're the people you talk to.
That's right.
But you don't have a real relationship with any of them?
Why would I want to have a relationship with my food? You really are quite a silly whiskers.
Mitty, I'm saying the only relationships you've got are with what you're calling your food.
But that's what they are. They're food. Delicious, delicious food. A food that sometimes does heavy lifting and computer work, but still, food.
Mitty, it sounds like you're in a bit of a codependent relationship with your food. And maybe with this algorithm fella.
Oh boy.
Oh, but it's not Othello. And it's not a lady either.
Oh, how progressive.
So it's non-binary?
No, it claims that it is entirely binary. All ones and zeros. Does speak very strangely sometimes.
Well, whatever they are, seems like as soon as they showed up, you stopped having any real friends.
We wouldn't have time for friends anyway. The algorithm says that I should always provide content to my community, and that takes all night.
So why do you think the algorithm has that should?
It just knows. It knows everything.
Well, let's say that it does know everything. Why does that mean that we should let it tell us what to do?
Hey.
Can it know everything and still make mistakes?
That I do not know.
That's what I'm trying to say. But here's the thing, this algorithm, it might have all the information, but that doesn't mean it's got all the answers.
You don't know it like I do. Do you know what I really like about the algorithm, Little Mice? Unlike the ancient gods the old clans used to worship, or the Abrahamic gods that came after, it treats us equally. If we provide content, we will be rewarded.
Let's talk about these rewards. You say it rewards you with more immortal souls, right?
Oh.
Highly engaged mortal souls, ready to serve me, should I need them.
But you said you had souls already back in the pre-social media days, right? And you didn't need 90 million of them.
That's true, but it does make me feel quite special when the number goes up.
Oh, that's how it gets you.
Is that number going up good for you, though? Not just the stress of managing all them folks, but drawing the attention of vampire hunters. Would you be doing any of this stuff if the algorithm wasn't demanding it?
Did ask me to play a game that I did not like very much the other night, and I pretended to enjoy it.
Oh.
It's called Call of Nationalism. It's all about men who are proud to be angry, which I find very upsetting.
Call of nationalism. Oh no.
See, that's just what I'm talking about. What about what you want? Did you get to that knitting you wanted to do?
Oh, that's right. She was gonna make something.
No. I had to play the terrible game about insecure man-worms.
The number dopamine, yes.
I don't know what to do. I know that I spend too much time on the internet.
I think we all do, honestly.
But I can't live the life I used to live. I would live out in the wilds again, but there are no wilds any longer. When I walk the streets, city folks stare because they sense my true nature.
Many of them mortals have got a ton of things on their minds. Most likely, they ain't too concerned about whatever you are. They ain't your zealots or followers, they're just regular mortals. You can't read their minds, and you can't assume they're only thinking about you. Unless you can read minds.
You raise an excellent point for a cute little whisker face. No, I can't read their minds. Can't imagine how a mortal must think.
I love how musically she speaks. Like, I love how her voice goes up and down. Like, she said, you raise an excellent point for such a cute little whisker face. Like, it's so, like, I love that. It's cute.
Oh, very silly job. Oh, politics. Oh, grim spectre of death. I must drink alcohol in order to have sex. Dum-de-dum-de-dum-de-dum.
Oh, God. I mean, alright.
Well, you ain't too far off.
The experiences I've had with mortals have not been happy ones. My pink-nosed, scrabbly-clawed, long-tailed friend.
Well, these mouse descriptions are getting kind of long.
You just don't understand what a mouse you are. It's the mortal's fault I must lock myself away in my flat. It's the mortal's fault that I have to use the internet to survive.
Let's be straight shooters here, miss. At least some of the responsibility for being holed up in that flat with nothing but a computer is yours. I ain't saying that mortals didn't have their part in taking away your home in the wilderness, but they didn't force you to lock yourself away. That's a should you made up.
You can be a very mean little mouse sometimes. Mice are supposed to be kind and sweet.
I ain't trying to be mean, miss. I'm just saying you're leaving out your own contribution to the problem. I'm not saying it's all your fault.
Like the false sneeze comic about the crows pretending to be human. Yeah, exactly.
Would you be very fond of mortals who did this to you?
Well, no, I wouldn't. And I didn't say you should. But you gotta admit, you're giving a lot of time and energy to people you don't like. You're resenting them, and I can't blame you.
Of course I resent them. They're all quite awful. Any one of them would hurt me if given the chance.
Mitty, I gotta say, that's some Nosferatu thinking. You've been around a lot longer than me, long enough to know there's almost nothing that's all good or all bad. I know we both spend a lot of time in nature, and nature has a good way of disavowing us of our more extreme beliefs and overgeneralizations.
I suppose that's true. I once saw a wolf and a deer having a romantic relationship. Well, at least there was quite a lot of licking involved.
I'm sorry, what?
Oh, I didn't see nothing like that, but maybe I would have if I'd stayed in the wilderness longer. Let me ask you a question. If you're thinking all these followers of yours are a certain way, what if you're right?
Very frustrating, Silly Whiskers. You keep telling me that I'm doing cognitive distortions, and then you say they're correct.
Well, I'm just wondering about these mortals the algorithm sends your way. What does it say about you that makes them check you out in the first place?
Well, I suppose it shows them that I'm pretty, and that I play video games they like. And they might get to see my body parts.
Do they know that you're clever and funny? Do they know that you've got more life experience than they could ever reckon?
There's no time to talk about that kind of thing, Silly. They scroll past streamers very quickly. I have less than a second to make an impression. That's what the algorithm tells me.
Oh, Jesus.
So you got all these millions of mortals following you because you're easy on the eyes and like some of the same video games they like?
More like easy on the eye.
God.
Okay, I get it. But the point is, if the algorithm is sending mortals your way based on good looks and some video games, you ain't getting people who like you for you. You're getting mortals who want content, not Medi. Frankly, it ain't no surprise that you don't have much respect for them.
You're very sweet, little mouse. But the algorithm knows what mortals want, and it's not me. They want my body and my video games. I don't have anything else they want.
They want my body and my video games. Feels like mind-reading to me. I don't have anything else they want. Let's try it.
Maybe far as I can tell, the algorithm doesn't know anything worth a damn if it thinks mortals all want the same thing.
Oh my god, yeah.
Worse, it's making you say things like, I don't have anything folks want.
Oh!
You're disqualifying the positive things about yourself they're all missing out on. Pardon my saying so, miss, but you are weird as heck. You don't sound like anyone I've ever met. You think of things in ways no one else does. Mitty, you're as interesting as it gets. Don't let this stupid algorithm reduce you to your looks and the games it tells you to play. It's insulting all that you are as a unique individual.
Absolutely, Sam! Fuck the algorithm! God!
I understand what you're trying to say, Willy Whiskers McMouseface III, but you don't know the algorithm as I do. It doesn't insult anyone. It just collects all the information about everyone and everything, recognizes patterns, and shows me what those patterns are. What it decides is important is based on the thoughts of every human who has ever been online. It truly knows the will of mortals because it knows all mortals.
Oh boy.
What it's doing is overgeneralizing, Mitty. How the heck can all of humanity be reduced to formulas?
We're calling out the algorithm for overgeneralizations of humanity? I love this game!
It can't. So what's it doing? It's shaping humanity by reinforcing what folks are already paying attention to.
Yeah.
It's telling you to play Call of Nationalism and rely on sex appeal. It's telling the mortals to only care about them things that are popular already.
Yes.
Don't explore.
Yes.
Don't appreciate things that are weird and unique.
Yes!
If this algorithm gets what it wants, what'll happen?
Yes!
Earth will be the most boring place in the universe.
Yes! I love this game!
Mitty, this algorithm doesn't appreciate you, and it's teaching you not to appreciate yourself.
Yes, Sam!
You're right, little mice. Oh, I am forgetting myself. I think I don't want to feel lonely anymore. I want to be liked.
Oh.
You ain't gonna be happy if you're being liked for being some boring idea of what someone else thinks you should be.
I really have been very silly, haven't I?
Oh.
The algorithm isn't nice at all, I think.
It's not.
I'm glad you're getting that this algorithm is abusing you. I don't want to see it change what makes you special.
But I won't have anyone. I'll be alone.
Let's challenge her.
You were alone already, Mitty. These relationships you've got online with all these faceless mortals, they ain't real. Those friends you had a few years ago, they sounded real.
Oh, that's right. She mentioned like she had like a web ring of like other people that might have been vampires, maybe not, and they used to email and chat with each other. Yes.
I suppose I could send them all an email.
Oh.
Do you think they'll remember me?
I would be so happy to get an email from my old internet friends, like the ones that I fell out of contact with. Like, hell yes.
There was something about you all that made you join that web ring, or
Yeah.
whatever it was called. I don't know, but I bet they'd be happy to hear from you.
I think I will send them a message.
Yeah.
They were all very strange, like me.
We're all strange, Mitty. We're all individuals. Maybe they were just your kind of strange.
You are very sweet, little mouse. I could give you some of my zealots if you like. They'll do what I tell them to do.
Well, that's okay. I'm happy letting them live their lives freely.
Oh.
They deserve to find out what they actually like, too.
You are very soft and squishy for a vampire. But I will message my old friends.
And if you're gonna do this streaming thing, try streaming things you honestly enjoy.
Oh.
Make a new account, be yourself, and see who shows up.
Oh, Sam.
I think I will do that. I'll keep my only zealots, though. They can be very useful.
You do what's best for you. And don't let anyone but you make that decision.
I mean, she's got to eat somebody.
You are so very sweet. Are you sure I can't take you home and let you run on a wheel all night?
I'm pretty sure. I'll see you next month then, right? I want to hear all about how you're handling your weird self.
Yes.
Oh, but you are a very, very naughty mouse with a very dirty mouse mind.
No.
I didn't mean it like that.
You are very funny. I will see you in a month then. Now I shall become a mouse too, but with wings.
Oh, a Fledermaus.
Excellent work, Samuel. We cannot know for sure, but I believe Medi understands the source of her discomfort.
The achievement I just got was called Data Driven. We helped Medi become aware of a dark influence.
You think this Raziel is gonna get upset at losing her?
If I understand correctly, Raziel has no power if he is ignored, but he is unusually tempting to listen to.
Oh god, I love
It
this.
sounds as though he has the mortals quite beguiled, and many of our kin as well. But you give me faith that he can be defeated, one individual at a time if need be.
Medi sets up a new video diary dedicated to pet rodents. I was so cute. I would love that. Her own little special interest, the thing that makes her happy.
I ain't never defeated a dark god before.
There is a first time for everything, my dear Samuel. After all, haven't you been dancing?
You really gotta bring that up, huh?
Mostly for the reaction. Now, my friend, make sure you get something to drink. You shall not have trouble finding willing necks, I am sure. You are becoming quite the celebrity at Immernacht.
Beating fallen angels is thirsty work. I'm ready for a drink.
Slake your thirst then, my friend. Rest in peace.
Okay. It is now 11:49, so I'm gonna stop for sure now because we've seen what's up with Medi.
Funny to think vampires being born now are growing up with the internet. We're gonna have to reckon with that someday.
Oh, God. Christ. Jeez. Let me save this. We're gonna pick up with this next time, obviously. We might have a new patient, because I think Dr. Drain has graduated. He feels he might be at a place where he no longer needs therapy. Or I don't know, maybe he could have a horrible relapse and we have to see him again. I don't know, but we went dancing. I feel like that's a pretty good indicator of, you know, he's good. He's good for a while at least. He's made a major breakthrough with himself. I think that would be. I kind of would like to see someone new, maybe, or maybe our patient pool just gets smaller as we, you know, progress towards the end of the game, because there is an end, etc. So I'm proud of him too, weirdly. Like, that was very affecting. Like, the writers of this game, they're doing a really good job. Like, super good. I'm very impressed. And also, when the main game is over, the couples therapy thing here, that's DLC for, you know, couples, and we have to do couples therapy with them. And I'm not sure what these other ones are. I'm pretty sure that Fathomless Below is actually about Andy himself, I think. I think that's the most recent one. I could be wrong. Anyway, So let's pause here. My Blorbo came to terms with himself. So aspirational. Inspiring, honestly. So let's stop here for the night, and we'll pick up with this next time. And I don't know, we'll see what happens. Just what a good game. God, I don't know. Like, I was feeling itchy after Edmund, but like sort of raw and scraped, but now I'm kind of like, yeah. Yeah, actually, the things that make us unique, like, who cares about what the algorithm has to say about that? This was quite the intense session. Yeah, I know. Good night, everybody. Next time we'll pick up with this again. Stop streaming. Stop streaming.